What might you point to show them how these heirs of Russia have infiltrated throughout the world? What means have they used? What agencies?
Well, that's a very important question. And one need only look around and see that the heirs of Russia, in terms of communism, Marxism, Leninism, have spread all over the world. You know, in the Communist Manifesto and in Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels' writings, in Lenin's writings, in Stalin's writings, Mao's writings, they essentially use communism and socialism interchangeably. Yes, there is kind of the formal phases of communism where capitalism will yield to socialism and then socialism will bring in communism. But in every one of the communist countries, including communist China today and communist Cuba or communist Vietnam, they refer to themselves as socialist countries, as socialist communist dictatorships. And so we have seen all over the world through the past century communism taking over one country after another. And then supposedly at the end of the last century in 1990, the Soviet Union, the first communist country, collapsed, or so that is the narrative. And that just left communist China and Vietnam, North Korea, Cuba, etc., as communist countries. We don't have time to go into it here, but we have at the John Birch Society, the New American Magazine, and in my talks, one have pointed out that the so-called collapse of communism was a false collapse. It was a controlled collapse, a planned collapse, collapse being in quotations.